Gang, back with another video, and today we're going up against the Boston Celtics. But yeah, man, we've been doing really good. You gotta keep it up. I don't know how long we're gonna keep it up, but we could just try to play smart and not turn over the ball a lot. And yeah, man, we're going against the Boston Celtics. Hopefully y'all enjoy.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so glad. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Celtics out in Boston. For Boston, they won their last matchup, that game against San Antonio. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 second two games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games.
It's all right. You get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. The type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a...
And man up.
Yeah. Maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Gotta play 2K17, man. 2K17, I don't know how good I'm gonna be, but I think I'm more than Detroit Pistons with 2K17. Last time about 2K17, we're moving into 2K22, 2K24, 2K23, 2K25, and finishing up 2026.
Beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against the Green guys. It was really shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Goes to Milwaukee. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Harris in a point guard. Only out there with Monroe. That is Jabari Parker. And Middleton in at the shooting guard. Now here is Harris. After Jared Sullinger's miss. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. Milwaukee on D. Their last game will win against the Lakers, looking to carry into this one.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting. Exactly right, Greg. Normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
And the kill by Tyler Zeller.
He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin Mack will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here is Harris. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Parker outside, 5 on the clock. 11 feet away, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but you just want a bit.
Thomas dishes to Brandon. He feeds it to Sullinger. Foul ball as he misses over the line to shoot two. It's on Jabari Parker. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Second free throw, no good. On defense, Boston. Now Middleton. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Thomas kicks to Zeller. Bradley, no one around him. And he's good on the free ball.
There's a chance he could have a great game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Brad Stevens for a minute. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when he goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Thomas. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Thomas against Harris. Pocket 6. Shot by Zeller, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Harris kicks to Plumlee. Monroe sets a screen for Plumlee. Monroe outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. That's good. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Hey, Middleton be looking so crazy sometimes, man. That don't make no sense, man.
Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now here's Thomas. A 32-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Thomas against Harris. Monroe up top. From 13, no good. Good D by Sullinger. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bradley passes to Zeller. Thomas against Harris. Outside Brent. 5 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot two. Shoot two.
Free throw good from Bradley. And a new group in for the Celtics. David Lee checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Sullinger. Jackson, he's checked in for Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Thomas. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Monroe. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Carter Williams in for Chris Middleton. And it's tied up with that one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo.
Dang, Ante.
He's on the
Giannis.
blocks fast.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Passes it to Brent. He kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Smart. Goes against Bradley. He dishes it to Jackson. Launches it. Rebound Milwaukee. The last encounter was in Boston, where they were unable to handle the Celtics.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
The Bucks making a switch here. Vasquez comes in. Outside Theo. The pass to Hollins. Here's Carter Williams. He set the pick. Here's Vasquez. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Boston trailing. Smart with the ball. Now Mayo defending. Smart dishes to Bradley. Right side, Lee. Boston again missing.
That's one he knows he should have played.
Owens passes to Carter Williams. Over in the corner, out of Kumba. He's one J on the way. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Man, I'm getting tired. Man, I'm getting tired, man.
And Amir Johnson resigned in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and we talked about their great fan support in Toronto. A lot of fans out the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate part the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it again.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Right from the start, they're able to really own that paint and just dominate the backcourt.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
He battled with it. David Lee is out there with Joe Crump. Then there's Smart, and it's Thomas in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He had 6 points and had some really high assist totals for him, usually not known to be a guy to create for his teammates. He led the charge in what was another win from a team that is really firing on all cylinders. They hope to keep it going, Kevin.
Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, Gene?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Here's Parker. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the rejection by Monroe. That's great, Milwaukee. And Carter Williams gets it to go on the assist from Adetokounmpo.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way. That's exactly how you want to do it.
No good from Lee.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Now here's Vasquez, covered by Lee. Here's Parker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Outside for Thomas. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outer dishes to a limit. It's a very good looking conversion. Bucks have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Parker outside. They set the screen. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Carter Williams. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Here's Vasquez. Parker outside. Tries again, and the shot is long.
Not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shot by Crowder, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Michael Carter Williams.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
No coverage, that's it.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Out to the right wing. Parker against Lee. Parker, right side. Kept alive. Soft touch off the glass. Parker's got 6 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Olynyk can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Antetokounmpo pitch to Carter Williams. Again, Carter Williams missing. Celtics trail by 3. Lee passes to Smart. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Onside Thomas. Now here's Smart. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's a whistle and goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
Isaiah Thomas, he knows how to take advantage of a good shot opportunities, press L bumper to double team him and get the ball out of his hands. Weakness, he's not known as a stealing ability, hold or flick, or to put him on his heels and take him off the dribble.
Here's Harris. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Mayo. And Connor DeFesti is fouled and he's going to the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 mates were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Brent. Hit by Zeller. Bradley kicks to Sullivan. Pops one in from the wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Middleton against Jackson. Conley with the screen. Middleton inside the 3-point line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Bradley hits to Thomas. Off target from the wing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Bucks lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Here we go now. Let's start the third quarter. Welcome you back. Closely contested first half so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
You just love it when the decision making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
Celtics trail by 5. On the court for the Bucks. Harris, he's in at point guard. Greg Monroe is out there.
Hey, Nana.
Where you at, baby?
I'm in the house.
You wash your clothes?
Yes.
Pack up, man. We'll come get you later on.
All right.
You're not coming back up till Monday now.
All right.
Feeds it to Middleton.
Because I got to work out there with Monday. So I'll drop you off
And it's 9 points for
All right. I'm gonna get done with this game. I'm in the middle of a game right now. It's just third quarter, but I get packed up. I got
You
you.
said I'm going to come get you later.
Okay. Thank you, Nana. Okay. All right. Do the same thing you just did right now.
To assist, and that's been the recipe for success.
All right.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous
All right.
communication and awareness.
All right. I got you.
And you don't need no towel.
All right.
Okay, so make sure you bring your deodorant. And your toothbrush. And it's your toothpaste.
All right. No towel. No towel. Okay. No
No
towel.
towel, no toothpaste.
Bucks lead by 3.
Okay.
Just your toothbrush and your deodorant.
Harris hits to Middleton.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Plumlee against Zeller. Plumlee inches to Harris. Back to Plumlee. Just his first attempt. And another basket for Milwaukee. Boston shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good.
After this game, we'll pack up.
Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 20 points, 8 assists.
Alright, Australians, knowing that's taking advantage of good shots, opportunity to press L Bumper to double team him and get the ball out of his hands. Weakness has difficult playing through contact and getting to the line. Use LT to aggressive defense and make him work hard for the shot.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Plumlee against Zeller. To the paint. Here's Crowder.
Really have the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Celtics have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Free throw good. Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good from Crowder. Bucks leading by 3. Harris outside. Here's the screen. Antetokounmpo passes to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And it's another Milwaukee shot right here going in.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Johnson, and there's the whistle. Foul, the shot will go to the line. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Bucks number 1.
The teams they faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout. Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Lee's checked in for Tyler Zeller. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. he's good on the second. Second half of play, we just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bucks leading by 4. Carter Williams kicks to Harris. Back to Carter Williams. Harris outside. No one near him. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 6. Well, the Celtics shooting at 48% for the fourth. Looking good. Johnson the screen. Now here's Smart. Covered by Parker. Smart with the ball. That is good.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hand.
Carter Williams dishes to Harris. Back to Carter Williams. And it's
Sorry, Carter. It's all right, Carter. It's all right. You're going to make one shot, though. At least I'll give you one shot.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Crowder carries the long range. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
They ain't playing around right now. Boston Celtics ain't playing around right now. But Carter can make some shots, though. If we keep feeding him the ball, give Carter the ball, man. He's going to make a couple shots, though. Carter. Give Carter the ball. He got to get warmed up, man. He got to get warmed up so he can make some shots. This is 5:30, 6 o'clock. Okay.
Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Bucks rank in the league stats. First in shooting percentage, first in lowest turnovers a game, and they're number 1.
All right, Avery Bradley, his strengths, he's a smart individual defender who's very hard to shake, keep the ball moving, and monetize his defensive impact. Weakness, have difficult playing through contact and getting to the line. Use LT to play aggressive defense and work hard for his shots. Okay, Avery Bradley. Okay.
Austin making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Ryan Hollins comes in for Miles Plumlee. And it's Mayo in for Jabari Parker. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. They set the pick. Here's Carter Williams. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Here's a look at stats on Brandon Kukoc. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential clearly, but it's raw, unrefined. He needs to keep polishing it up.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He gets both from the strike. Here's Smart. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. Lee outside. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And the right. And he converts gets the layup. Carter Williams has got 8 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Milwaukee. Smart, wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. Fires, high post. And Lee pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Bradley gets to Smart. Dishes it to Johnson. He's on the money with his first shot today.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Mayo against Jackson. Mayo, the best with Carter Williams. Now the feed to Antetokounmpo. Shot is no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. Dish now to Bradley. Excellent D there for Mayo.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wants.
Carter Williams gets to Hollins. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And it's Bradley, the drive. He feeds it to Johnson. Back to Bradley. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
I gotta get my charger before it's too late.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle, isn't it? Bucks leading by 5. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. And it's Crowder at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. A terrific shot and a turnaround. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 out for Milwaukee. Celtics shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Passes it to Sullinger. Now here's Crowder, covered by Parker. Sullinger against Monroe. Sullinger, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, and that's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Parker after Jared Sullinger's miss. Shot from 12. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down.
But you know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Zeller. Only with the steal. And here comes Harris. Leading the pass quickly. And it's Parker in the corner. He gets it to Monroe. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This guy is a beast on the boards.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
that's the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Now here's Thomas. No good from outside.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving out.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there.
It's Sullinger top the key. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot to stop the drought. Cannot hit.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Parker kicks to Harris. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Sullinger's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's the pass to Thomas. Sullinger outside. He dishes it to Brent. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Harris. Screen by Monroe. Plumlee in the high post. He's against Zeller. Plumlee attacking. That's good from Plumlee. Plumlee hits them both. Celtics trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Thomas passes to Bradley. Sullinger the screen. And it's Bradley off the drive. 6 to shoot. And off the drive. And here it goes.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the Jazz.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Now, Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Thomas, here we go. Oh, good from 11 feet.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this week.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shots good. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight.
That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Tyler Zeller. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Middleton with it. Now Thomas defending. Screen by Monroe. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Zeller. Thomas kicks to Solinger. Goes back up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
Steve, I agree. I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Thomas goes in. Some solid defense from Harris.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Middleton outside. Monroe in the corner. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Bradley. An easy 2 points on the way.
Great team. Picked it off. He took it all the way for the solo finish.
Harris outside. On deep. Offline. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Middleton. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I call this performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, right?
And that'll do it for our broadcast. And I hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Alright guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to post something every day or every week whenever I have free time, and catch you guys in the next video.